Broadcasting live from Waldorf Studios, it's time for band practice, the only show where rehearsal is the show. Featuring improvised performances, musical discussions, maybe a guest. So plug in and tune up, because it's time to start the show.
All right, yes, welcome to Band Practice. We record our weekly band practice and podcast it out to the masses, warts and all. My name is Kyle.
I'm Jack.
I'm Spike.
We are Spotting Waldo. We're your hosts and your house band for the program. We get together, we play music, we talk about stupid bullshit while we do it, all for your entertainment. And today on the show, we've got a bit of a guest, one Nathan Orton.
Nathan Orton.
Stand-up comedian and guitar player, who we'll be bringing in here in just a moment. But before that, let's say, Nathan, say hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to lock you in the closet there. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Let's kick things off. We got any business,
Old
guys?
business, new business.
Any band business?
All right. I got Last week we were talking about me working on my image a little bit, and I think what we had settled on is leather shorts and a leopard print cowboy hat with a beetle heel.
You mean
like the Beatles wear?
So you're just talking about your attire because...
Yeah. I was interested in wearing leather pants, and I wondered, do I have the go-ahead? Can I just start wearing them whenever I want?
I believe we gave you the A-OK to just
It's
go
quite
ahead
a
and
jump
buy
to
'em.
go from jogging pants to leather pants, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
People are used to seeing you in sweatpants most of the time, so that will be jarring at first, but I think people get used to it.
Yeah, but I think I'm trying to be someone that I'm not. Okay, I'm not a rock star
So wait a
that
minute.
wears leather pants.
So wait a minute, hold on.
I think you're
this
wrong
is
right
telling
there,
me
Jack.
that you went ahead and pulled the trigger, and you got those babies home and took one look in the mirror, and then suddenly reality strikes.
Nah, it's close, but I couldn't find any that fit.
Oh, reality
Yeah.
preemptively strikes.
Like if I found ones that were wide enough, they were like, meant for a 7-foot tall man. So, But I've got a new idea for my stage attire.
Okay.
Kind of along the lines of an AC/DC. Angus Young wears the schoolboy outfit,
Sure.
you know?
Okay.
Kiss, they get all dressed up.
Well, that's really saying something. They really go for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of their thing.
Yeah.
My idea is a Chef Boyardee style chef hat
Okay.
and apron.
Okay.
That's what I wear on stage. I
So
cook
you're-
up jams.
Oh, I see.
And, you're always saying how we're talking about fast food too much on the podcast.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's like the fucking
Embrace
doughboys
it
over
too.
here.
Is the
Yeah.
apron going to affect your technique on the guitar, though? Like, is it going to get in the way? Or, I mean,
Oh, that's a good question.
is it going to... Or, like, and also the hat, a lot of times you move your head around, you got to get some head banging going. How's the hat going to stay on that head?
I use bobby pins or something.
So you'll...
Okay.
The apron I write my political messages on.
Oh,
Like, there's no more dollar menus in the world or something like that.
something you feel strongly about.
Yeah, something I'm passionate about.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has done it.
You're going to put bobby pins in your scalp?
Well, I don't. How do bobby pins
What-
work when you're trying to
I think
hold?
What was
gotta go
that?
into
What was that,
something.
Kyle? What was that movie? Or maybe Nathan knows too. That movie
Yeah.
with the guy with the pinheads coming out.
Hellraiser.
Scary-
Oh,
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser,
So
yeah.
Jack, you might be like a Hellraiser looking type dude, and that dude freaked me out.
So you're saying I should get spikes implanted in my head to hold on a Chef Boyardee hat?
No, I think you should just lose the hat and just go with the spikes.
That's a look.
'Cause that's a look right there.
That's like very metal. Like you would be.
Yeah, you would definitely be metal. You need a nose piercing. You know,
I think the fat
bowl
thing
type.
again, though. Like, do you know how fat I would look with a shaved head?
Yeah.
Not.
Uncle Fester.
Yeah, I would look like Uncle Fester.
You
That
get
could be
those
a good
bags under
look
your
on-
eyes already.
Yeah.
Well, you got to keep. If you shave your head, keep the goatee, and you could get like a couple tattoos, and you definitely look more like a badass. I think.
I think to clarify,
You know.
he's saying he's going to anchor the hat to his hair with a pin so it doesn't fly off.
Yeah, or I'll glue it.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, you think Gene Simmons doesn't have to use some tape to keep all that stuff in place at this
Yeah.
point in his career?
He's
like,
got tits.
yeah, he's got to
And he's
tape those bad
wearing-
boys up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably doing something under there. Yeah, you're right.
Keep that cod piece where it should be.
Chef Boyard Jack, and I fucking serve up tasty.
Oh, so you're
jams.
just going straight for it. Like you're gonna be Chef Boyardee, the guitar player.
Well, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound as cool as it did when I was in my cubicle at work today.
What about oh, that's a good question. Okay, so you're going for like
He's cooking
you're
up jams.
crossing occupations here.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for a gimmick, much like Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay, so what about like just a full-on Mario Batali? You get the Crocs, you get the white coat and the apron. You don't like it?
I
don't like that?
No.
What if we all
Okay.
busted out
Mario
tuxedos?
Batali as a Me Too guy.
Oh, that's
I
true.
believe he shoved a meatball in a woman's pussy.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't
And she complained?
Well, it's a gourmet meatball. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like a $20 meatball.
Yeah. He said it was locally sourced.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so it just feels like there's no focus there. Are you going to make me a sandwich, a grilled cheese or something? Or are you going to entertain me with your guitar?
I don't know. That could be a lick. Like if we had a jam called Grilled Cheese,
Okay.
and then we're introducing the song, and it's like, hey, everybody. I'm picturing like an amphitheater full of people. That's
Sure.
where we're at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, everybody, you ready for a grilled cheese sandwich? And everyone's like, yeah. And that's when I go into the...
And then my cock-sucking guitar just fucking breaks. That's a real sad grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, your cooking up jams is already a failure, it looks
Yeah.
like.
There we go. And then I go into grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm just like,
Ooh. Ooh. That went from sad to sexy.
Okay.
and I'm like, gotta put the cheese on it. I don't think I can sing and do this lick at the same time. though.
Okay.
But you see where I'm going there?
I mean, I'm starting to.
All the songs are named after foods.
Okay, so since we
All the jams.
Okay.
Okay.
Since we talk about food all the time, you're saying just go for it.
Yeah.
Go to become a food-based rock band.
We
Just
do
think
talk about
about it.
food a lot,
Just
though.
think about it.
Oh, I know. That's
I mean,
it's like every episode we're talking about
we
drive-throughs.
drive-throughs. We even compare. Our money isn't real money; it's tacos. You know?
Oh, that's true.
It's like, think of that.
Nathan, have you ever thought of a gimmick or anything for your comedy?
Oh,
Could you do it?
no. I don't think so.
You don't think
I'll-
if you knew you were getting that Larry the Cable Guy money and
Oof.
fame?
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Man.
Who's got a gimmick? So there's Dan Whitney. He's got the cable guy, right?
Yeah.
And then Dice Clay was like a gimmick,
I
right?
guess, is that him?
Well, it might be.
That might be him.
Turned into.
I think he said
Yeah.
it wasn't. I think he's always said it was a gimmick, but then eventually it's just like, no,
yeah,
you are
it
that
became-
asshole.
Yeah. He's like I've seen him on like a Tonight Show, talk shows and shit and clips, and it seemed like that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Kinda
think
like,
he knows
that-
how
He
to
got
do it.
emotional once. It was awkward.
Like that Jim Carrey documentary where he's pretending to be Andy Kaufman and treating everyone like shit. And he's like, I'm Andy. This is what Andy would have done.
Did Andy treat people like shit in real life?
I think that was what was most people who knew Andy kind of were the ones that were saying, "Yeah, I knew him, and he didn't yell at production assistants and throw coffee in their face or whatever."
Okay, yeah.
So maybe you dive too far into the gimmick, it just becomes an excuse to be a terrible person.
Yeah.
So
In
you
that
don't think you
case,
could do it?
I don't know what my gimmick would be. Just the most I've ever done is I've put on sunglasses and just like was more douchier than normal. I let it be. Yeah.
Sunglasses on stage.
Yes.
That's you're making a statement there.
Yeah.
Were you doing it for a joke, or you were like, I'm gonna be
I
a
was-
sunglasses guy?
I was drinking at the helium mic, and I was in a depression, and I wanted to mix it up. And I had smoked a little and drank a little, and I said, I'm gonna put on sunglasses. And then Matt Beebe said, yeah, you should. And at that point, I decided I have to now. And I just went up there and talked about my dick.
Okay.
It was funny to the audience. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not proud of it, but it did well.
Okay.
Well,
It's like-
that's
it was a character.
Hey, you can't
that's
argue
the
with
dilemma,
results,
right? If it does well,
Maybe it was just my subconscious douche that lives in my soul. The guy who really likes Dave Matthews because he wanted to be in a frat.
Yeah.
I was never in a frat.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't think
I
any of
was-
us were.
I was. Oh yeah, I'd sit in my room and play the guitar and shit. Go to the library. I was a nerd, man.
Yeah.
I was asked to join one.
Really?
never did.
Wait a minute. So
Yeah.
you were
You
they
turned
were
down a frat.
I turned it
they
down.
were recruiting you.
Yeah, I was in the process of getting recruited, and I turned it down.
Really?
What-
What was the
I don't know. It was like called Symphonia something at SAUE, the music nerd frat.
Ah.
But I don't think they were like the cool frats that
Yeah.
have like the parties and the naked girls. I think it was like dudes playing Super Smash Brothers in the dorm.
That sounds awesome.
Which it was up my alley. So it was. I had to think about it. But
So these are
I
guys
turned
that
it
are just
down. I didn't
looking
have the
for
time.
they just needed the numbers.
they might have needed the numbers. But like, hey, we could probably get Spike in here, and I was like, too lazy. I don't want to do it. And I think there was like a $20 fee, and I was pretty broke at the time, so I was like, no, guys. But I'll play Smash with you guys anytime you want, if you want to get owned.
you can't play
I'm
Smash
always-
unless you're in the frat.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Dude, I'd fuck up anyone with Falco and Melee.
Falco, yeah.
Brawl,
Falco's
they took
pretty-
away his powers. They made him less effective.
Yeah, I noticed that. But Star Fox was where it was at.
He's like a weaker Falco, wasn't he?
He's quick, and he can knock people
Well, he's
up
a
all the time.
fox.
Wow.
I know we're
didn't
getting off
you were
the
a video
subject
game
of music,
nerd.
but
There's a fox that dwells around the parking lot at my day job.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I got him to come up to me. I was like, and I
No
got down
shit.
on my knee and like became less like intimidating, I guess. If I'm intimidating to a fox, I hope. But I like kneeled down and it came up to me, and at that point I realized I didn't have my phone, I didn't have food, and it just kind of looked at me in a moment of honesty, like, why the fuck did you waste my time? And then it walked away.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's
dude.
probably dead.
oh man. So it wasn't a regular occurrence. It was just a one-time deal.
Yeah, well, other people have seen it. I mean,
Oh, okay.
are they nocturnal?
I
They're supposed
would
to be.
imagine so.
Uh,
Yeah.
They're very sneaky either way.
So maybe he was just tired. Like going to take a piss. And he's like, "What's up, man?"
He's pulling an all-dayer,
Yeah.
and I interrupted his, yeah. But apparently his paw's hurt. A coworker, Solomon,
Limping
apparently-
around.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's
Poor
surely
guy.
dead.
yeah. By now, he's been eaten by a. There's a falcon that flies around. I swear to God, it might be a hawk, but let's call it a falcon.
Yeah.
There's,
That's
dude, if I see a frog and a fucking wolf,
You're
This is like
in.
Animal Kingdom Smash
All they gotta
Bros.
do is-
I mean, it's kind of a sign,
all
Maybe
they
you should
need
bust out.
spaceships.
Maybe you should bust out Smash Brothers. I've been wanting to play it for a while, and I have it in a box somewhere.
It's very fun.
But,
Just the Xbox one. I mean, they've come out with a bunch.
It
of
was
them
never on
since, right?
Xbox. It
Oh,
was
I'm
on,
sorry, the
it was on
GameCube.
the GameCube.
That's
Right.
what I was thinking. I said the wrong thing.
Right.
GameCube is a shit. You
Right,
ever play
it was.
Skies of Arcadia?
No, that
Oof.
might be more of a Brohan game, actually.
Getting real deep.
I bet Brohan probably played that.
Brian, the
The
band
guy-
manager.
Band manager guy in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it like Skyrim?
It's like Final Fantasy
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
where you take
RPG.
turns.
RPG.
Can't
Yeah,
stand the games.
I
where you
love
take
those,
turns
'cause
I love
fighting
those
each other.
too.
the bosses were so big. You'd be so excited to find a big monster.
Yeah.
Mm.
You like upgrade your special moves and shit.
And the music is always really good in RPG games too, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
The music's always like freaking awesome.
Yeah, I can never play too many of those turn-based ones, but like some of those like The ones on the SNES, like Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana,
Yeah,
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger has the best music of any video game.
That game had some pretty sweet music on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool, Nathan. I'm all about that shit.
Yeah.
I see
Out of my
Jack.
realm.
Me and Kyle are probably the gamers of this outfit. Jack kind of gets annoyed when we start going on our game trips.
Yeah.
Like back to the
But-
tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Leisure Suit Larry was my game.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
Jack likes
The
to divert the
PC gamer.
conversation to the fast food genres usually. You know,
No,
what's
it's just-
going on.
I think for his
Something
point of view, if it's not GTA, he just has no interest.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he does like GTA.
There's actually something I wanted to bring up about GTA that,
Grand Theft Auto.
well, like I was thinking people that are good at Tetris
Mm.
are probably really good at like movers, like packing up a truck.
Yeah.
And I was like, are there any other video games that like provide real world skills?
There's
you
a
know?
crossover on the skills that you
Yeah.
develop.
Dr. Mario, you get to know all your
Like
medications
GTA.
and all that. You know,
That's true.
Okay.
kind of taught me a lot with
Like
that.
Grand Theft Auto, there's got to be something in there that'll entrepreneurial.
I don't know. I feel like it just tempts me to drive worse than I would and break laws on the road.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't rob people or shoot them, but sometimes I do think about cutting through the grass and just hitting the off ramp. You know what I mean? Hitting the sidewalk, getting around.
Pull someone out of their car and
Yeah.
take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Fuck this prostitute, kill her, and get your money back. Wasn't that the?
That
you
was
could do
kind
that
of
in
the first
Yeah.
thing you did when you got the new
Yeah.
edition,
Wow.
just to see what that banging was like in the new game. Never showed any titties though.
Wait, I see.
What did it show?
I guess in the strip
Nothing.
club in the new one, there's some digital titties.
I'm like Grand Theft Auto 3, man. Like that's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
late. Like I love video games, but I like haven't owned a system in a decade.
Yeah.
So GTA, there's a new GTA where you like watch it.
Well, like in the
Yeah.
old ones, you would pick up, one of Spike's ladies of the night, and then you would just see the car start rocking back and forth
that's
or
what I
whatever. And that's essentially what it still is. You can go to the strip club and you get like a from behind kind of point of view of a lap dance or
Okay.
something like that. It's not too graphic.
no,
Yeah.
not graphic enough for my taste.
Is that your main? Was that your main selling point, Jack, of getting that game so you can, do the move with the prostitute?
No,
I mean,
that game. It's the greatest game of all time. Really, you
did
should
he know? Did he know
take
that
a
was?
month-long vacation and just play that game.
Did he-
It's
Which
amazing.
one?
GTA 5.
5. Okay.
5.
Yeah,
That's the new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the newest one.
Okay.
it's definitely worth it.
Isn't GTA Miami? Isn't there some banging in that one too? Like
That's
some
the only one I
prostitution?
never played.
I think
Vice-
there's, I
Vice
think there's
City?
some serious nudity in that one.
Okay.
So
That was back when it was still PlayStation 1 too, or PS2, I suppose.
I think it might have been PS3. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So Nathan Orton, our first guest on the pod, actually plays an instrument,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because in the future, we might have some comic on here that does not play a badass blues guitar. And we're going to be like, what the fuck do we do with this guy? But luckily, you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, some musical talent that always goes a long way
Yeah.
around here for sure.
Yeah. I'm not, I'm not on your guys' level, the band level, but I do like to fiddle around.
Hey, I think it's fitting in
When
pretty
did you
well.
start playing?
I started teaching myself at 19, and like I spent 3 years in like college. I like really worked hard at it, and then it's become a hobby since then. I've been a little lazy for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to play in a band?
I was always self-conscious about it. But like a couple years ago, I started jamming with these people. It only happened like 5 times, but it was a lot of fun. So kind of brings me back to that.
Yeah, I always feel like that's the thing that bumps your
Oh,
skills up
absolutely.
as soon as you start having to like play in time with other people and be on the same page and collaborate and
definitely.
improvise like that.
yeah. I haven't played with another person for, a couple years probably. So this is fun.
Nice.
Sweet.
You got anything blues progression or anything that you like to fuck around on?
Really, I just play to whatever you guys start doing. That's how I've always done it. I'm not a chord guy or make up. That little thing I was playing earlier, it's kind of it's In the Ghetto, right?
Elvis?
In the ghetto.
Or Q-Tip?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know the riff.
I think that's a Q-Tip song. Or maybe that's just sampling the Elvis song.
Bar 101 mics tonight. I guess it switched to Thursday.
Oh yeah.
It starts at 9:30, so I can like leave. I'm just gonna get there a little late.
Nice. That's normally on Tuesday, right? Or it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gone to it.
Where's Bar 101?
It's Soulard?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Soulard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nathan's a comic that like works hard. Like he goes to all the open mics
Right.
and stuff.
And seizes every opportunity.
Yes.
I try.
I'm a fucking lazy piece of shit and haven't been to the
Well, I
Funny
mean,
Bone in 3 weeks.
We know that just from our
Yeah.
time with you in the band.
Yeah. I have had a cold for like a week and a half.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sound like
Terrible.
shit.
I sound bad, but I feel good.
Okay.
I mean, I never feel good. I feel normal.
Yeah. Normal being just like a general sense of rundown and
Yeah, existing.
self-hating.
Spike decided to take a goddamn phone call right in the middle of the motherfucking podcast. I guess we could play something without him, but it won't be as good without drums.
You're good, man.
Oh,
I knew
thanks.
you were from listening to the other one. You play. I play lead. Like I like that bluesy shit, but you play like kind of like shred. You know, a little bit.
Yeah, weird jam band.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, so
That's what I like to
kind
do.
of our roots. You got to be
Yeah.
able to noodle around and fill up.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think our average song time was back in the day when we were playing? Like,
6 minutes?
yeah, just
Maybe 8?
retarded. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Sometimes 11 or something stupid.
yeah.
Like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah. Yeah, we always wanted to be in that like Fish, Humphreys McGee
Mhm.
kind of like jam band hippie kid scene.
Yeah. That's good. It's good music, man. It's felt good earlier.
Your boy John Mayer was in the jam scene for a minute there,
Yeah,
playing
he's
with the
been-
Dead.
he's
Yeah.
been
People-
welcomed with open arms into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
amongst the deadheads.
Yeah,
People have
he's
rave reviews about him playing with the Dead.
Yeah.
there were good reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, he's like, I got into him in college because I think I like being like standing up for the guy everyone shits on, and
Yeah.
I found out he was a great guitar player and just started being like, hey, he's great. People are like, you're gay. It's like, well, yeah, but I don't know. It has nothing to do with liking John Mayer.
I think the general consensus on him, typically from the average person, if you asked who had something shitty to say, would really not be all that familiar with his music. Just
exactly.
the general,
Yeah.
the T Swift and the other aspects of
Yeah.
his, personal life that have,
I-
foreshadowed any of his music for the most
It's-
part.
I don't see why people pay attention to that.
Yeah.
He was in with T Swift.
Oh, he did her dirty, man.
Did he?
Are you
She
talking about
wrote-
Are you talking about John Mayer? I just came
Yeah,
into
yeah,
this.
yeah. She wrote like a whole album about how much she
That's
hated
about
him.
John Mayer?
Yeah, essentially.
Wow.
The Dear John song is?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I don't pay enough attention to her or the media of it, but I just think he's a good guitar player.
Yeah.
So I don't know the stories. in
He
there.
came into prominence to write with Dave Matthews Band, who a lot of people have written off into douchedom as well.
Oh, really?
But I still love Dave Matthews Band.
I thought everyone loved Dave Matthews, actually.
I think he's considered frat boy music,
Ah,
as John Mayer would be too. Wouldn't you say?
Jack Johnson.
Yeah,
Jack Johnson,
definitely.
for
Ben,
sure.
Ben Harper.
Ben Harper.
This
Man,
is
that
all
must be
that-
a
this
frat
is all
boy
that
because I
same
like all
kinda-
these. I like all these guys.
Yeah.
OAR of a
them.
revolution. This is all kind of the same.
OAR is shite, though.
Frat boys love it though.
There's some good OAR stuff. I mean, they're not. It's not all bad.
Yeah,
I mean, Jack
guess.
has a face. I can already see it, but
It's on everyone's
you know,
poker mix.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm having a hold'em tournament.
Yeah,
crazy game of poker. Is that
Yeah.
their song?
yeah.
So I gotta ask, man. When I pulled up today, I couldn't help but notice there was a
Here
brand
we go.
a brand new vehicle in the driveway. I feel like this is like deja vu, Jack.
Yeah.
Last time we showed up and got together, Spike had a brand new vehicle in the driveway.
Here we go. I'd rather just not talk about this stuff.
Oh, is that so?
You know, like
I would love.
I
to
hate
talk
having
about
to
it.
explain myself with everything I do. I just
Well, no,
wish
it's just because I'm.
I just wish something would happen and no one would say anything or even notice. Like I wish I'd just show up and no one would see anything or say anything
See,
and
but
they would
that's
just go
the thing.
along.
You're looking at this
But
all wrong,
you got
man.
what? How am I looking at it wrong?
We're your friends. We're
Right.
interested in what's going on in your life.
Right.
When someone gets a new car, it's a big event in their lives. You know, you want people to ask about what's going on in your life, right?
Congratulations.
No, I don't. I don't want anyone
Oh.
to.
What's your license plate number?
Yeah.
I just want to show up. You know, everyone just
Yeah.
kind of. I know it's in the back of your head
With a
Not 'cause
completely different
now-
car than last week.
Oh yeah, tell me what's in the back of my head.
Well, like if I knew when you came in today, I knew you were thinking that. But you weren't going to say anything. You're going to wait for the recording. That was your whole plan. But I knew sitting there on the couch, great, Kyle's going to say something about it. I already know it's brewing in his head, you know.
He hasn't asked you
And
yet.
it just bothers me. And I knew Jack came right up front. Jack came, so Spike, I see you're joining the Nissan Club. That's what he said to me. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
said
okay, here
Nissan
we go.
Motor Club. I think we should make jackets.
Oh, okay.
I have an Altima.
You have
Oh,
a
So
really?
Nissan.
you could be in the Nissan Club.
Really?
then.
I'm
We'll get-
feeling a little left out here.
So Jack, get me
get a
and Nathan a
Nissan.
Nissan
Interesting.
jacket, and we'll wear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how the
So-
mileage is on those things? I have a 6-year lease because I'm a piece of shit. So, and I got 67,000 miles on it doing the road, just driving around the city. But yeah, in 6 years, at the rate I'm at, I'll be at like 180. Wow, 180,000.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Do you think?
In 6 years?
Yeah, man. Do you think it's gonna? I
It'll
want
be
to have a
alright.
free car for a while.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go a
Ooh.
year without a fucking car payment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're hitting the road too hard, man.
Yeah, you're hitting the road. And I have
Thinking
the
too
same
hard.
problem. I put a lot of mileage in my car too.
It's got to be better than it used to be.
What?
When you used to live out in Troy,
Well,
you were
yeah, it
driving
is- it
45
is-
minutes everywhere.
It is way better, but when I
Yeah.
when I got to go to these gigs all over the place,
Oh yeah.
that puts miles on them.
What do you drive in a year?
Well, okay, let's put it this way. I had a Kia Soul before all this chaos happened that Kyle's talking about. I had a 2014 Kia Soul. Got it in 2014. I had 140,000 miles on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I put on a
You're
lot of
killing me.
freaking
Yeah.
miles on it, but
I mean, that's
trying to limit my driving though.
more than 30 a year,
Oh yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
where I'm at. I'm hitting like 30 a year.
30 a year. I think the
That's a lot of
average
miles.
is like 12 to 18.
That's ridiculous. What are these? But like, I live a mile from my fucking job.
Where
I
do you
don't
live
know
at?
what my
What
problem
You
area?
just like
downtown.
to go. You just like to go do stuff. And,
Yeah,
And
I
every
drive a
day
lot.
doing stuff. I mean, it
That adds up.
adds up, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
I mean, homebodies they don't put any miles on their cars.
Yeah, I'm never at home.
Or if they have kids, maybe if they have kids like newborns, they don't put too many miles on their cars because they got to stay with the kid, right?
we don't
Kyle?
go. Yeah, we don't go anywhere.
You got to stay there, so your miles are going to be a little lower. But you know, maybe like Jack and Nathan, they're going to be putting on some miles because they're going places. Well, not Jack, but Nathan probably is.
Jack's not going anywhere.
I'll go
He-
some places.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Every once in a while, I go somewhere.
Actually,
Okay.
I took a
The
week.
Jack in the Box.
Oh.
I don't go Jack in the Box. It's garbage.
You have a bit about Jack in the Box.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally have a joke.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that out.
Part of your act is
Yeah,
ranch licking the ranch things.
that's my
Which is
oldest bit.
He's
That-
got a whole chunk.
That's a
on him.
funny
The
bit.
ranch.
The ranch, the ranch with the.
Jack's like, don't
Yeah,
blow
that's
all my
funny.
material
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I got
I've always thought Jack was funny.
hardly anything. Thank you.
Yeah, you should come to Mike's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Put the work in, Jack.
I
Who
give
knows what
people
you could
shit.
be
I'm
doing.
going to. I'm sitting
Come to
here.
Bar 101 tonight.
I don't think so.
All right.
I got one more stupid thing that I want to bring up.
Okay.
There's a new Andre the Giant HBO documentary,
Saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
and it was pretty good.
I'm very interested in watching it.
But here's my question: would you trade the size that you are to be that guy's size?
No.
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 Yeah, no.
I don't
It's
want to
an
die
easy
when I'm
no,
40.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
according to this thing, he didn't have to. They were like, we can stop your organs from growing, like, but you need to do the treatment. He was like, no. So, like, you kind of just chose to die early.
Hey, that's
Well, how old
that was
was
the
he when he
that was
died?
the money
He
maker.
was like
though.
40 something, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think they said
Wow,
40
that's
something.
sad.
That's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Being 30, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, Jimi Hendrix died 3 years younger than me. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. A bunch of them died at 27, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
they? Janice, Kurt Cobain, natural causes, I think.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
There was someone
one
we're
more,
forgetting.
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
I think Bradley Noel is in that club too.
Really?
Yeah, I may have the
It's
age
a
wrong, but
blind.
I think that's right.
Hmm.
And just another
Who,
million
Mama
people.
Cass?
Janis Joplin.
Another one. Younger recently.
Oh, like Selena or whatever?
She was
Just
murdered.
keep talking. I'm going to Google it and figure it out. I can't
Alright.
believe I'm
I would love to
blank
see
on
the
it.
search terms that he's using to come up with this. So Nathan, tell us, what was the first concert that you went to?
The first,
We want to know the first concert you went to and the worst concert that you went to.
Yeah.
so let me start off by saying I haven't been to a lot of concerts.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
The first concert I ever went to was Avenged Sevenfold
Okay.
when I was like a junior in high school.
It's pretty hardcore for your first concert.
Yeah, man. I was moshing and I kept trying to protect this girl I didn't know.
Hmm.
And she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She was.
She probably wanted to get
mosh.
punched. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, don't knock her over.
You're
Like,
ruining
there's
my
no
good
place
time.
for chivalry. We all have on
Yeah.
black makeup.
Yeah.
She's like, quit being a pussy.
Yeah, she punched me.
Kneed you right in the balls.
She headbutted me with her pussy, actually. And then I was in trouble. We go how that goes. No. I've been to a John Mayer concert
Okay.
because after I realized he was like a guitar god, and it was fun to like him and be called a fag for it because I like the punishment, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like being made fun of and different and all that because then I can go, well, good.
Yeah.
Like I was asked to
It-
be in a fraternity too, but it's like at the point where they're like, "Hey, all you gotta do is shove this baloney in your asshole, bro."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't need to be hazed. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the worst was also the Avenged Sevenfold.
The
What
worst.
kind of music is Avenged Sevenfold? Is it like
It's new metal, I guess.
I try. It's like new metal. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
new metal?
exactly what that is.
So it's not screaming. It
Kinda
is
like a
actually
shot-
singing.
Screams.
Kind of like Shine Down, perhaps.
No,
or,
it's
He
not like
ruined his
Shinedown.
voice
Okay, excuse me.
doing the screaming.
Okay.
Oh, not Shinedown.
Forgive me.
You're like grunge metal, like
Okay.
like emo, but not pussified.
Okay.
They're pretty technical. I think they're pretty good band. Like
Sinister-
the drummer's pretty badass too.
He died, didn't he?
I don't know if he died. I don't think he died.
Yeah, he
he's
died.
like a bald dude. Wasn't he? Isn't he like? Wasn't
If
he
they
like
got
a
him
bald
on
dude?
got a new one, he died.
Oh, maybe
And-
he died at 27 too.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably.
Amy
Oh.
Winehouse was the other girl.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
She was 27, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that
wow.
kind of weird? 27 is the.
That is weird.
Oh.
Do you really love Amy Winehouse because you guys have like identical noses?
Yeah, I think she's hot. Yeah, I think she's hot.
There you go.
Still?
Love thyself.
Yeah,
Big nose.
yeah, big nose.
Okay.
All right. Worst.
Well, in college, I took my girl. Ooh, yeah, this is easy. I surprised my girlfriend by taking her to this country music festival.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's
God.
just by default, that was the worst.
And you don't like country music at all?
No.
Yeah. There are
So what were-
good-looking women that love
There's-
country, though.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
another
a
women
lot of
love
boot
country.
scooting. A lot of
yeah,
boot
oh
scooting.
yeah. Oof.
You know,
Yeah.
they have the Daisy Dukes and the boots,
Yeah.
and then the the plaid shirts,
Yeah.
and then they have them unbuttoned. You know,
yeah, and
that's
tied
like
up.
Oh.
tied
Oh,
up. That's
yeah.
the
No, if,
country.
and
It's a good look.
girls that grew
Yeah,
up on
it's
a
a good look.
farm, they have that like they earned it ass. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had like,
From like fucking
barrel
baling hay.
and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
you gotta go down to like
Birthing cows
Schmitty's
and
neck of
shit.
the woods to get those. You gotta go down to Highland, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Schmitty's lives on a farm now.
Schmitty,
All over
yeah.
the Midwest.
Those kind of girls. He probably has those girls working his farm.
Who do
Probably
you
doesn't even hire
remember?
dudes.
Do you remember
I'll
any
go
of
to
the
this
acts?
place. Who?
Any of the acts from this country music festival?
I don't. Maybe Jason Aldean, because that was like her
Yeah.
favorite guy.
Yeah.
What was the time period here? 2008 to 2010.
That's like you're spot on.
Okay.
Probably
So
2009.
yeah,
10.
you got Aldine in there.
maybe a
yeah.
little big and rich.
Maybe Brooks and Dunn. Maybe made an appearance.
I like Brad Paisley because
He's a
he
good
rips
guitarist.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He is
Brad
hard.
Paisley. He's a
He is a good
badass.
guitar
Yeah.
player.
Keith Urban is too, I guess.
I love that
I don't
Nationwide
know any of these guys.
Keith Urban's
insurance
good, but I think Paisley's
song that he
better.
does.
Yeah, Paisley's like the best,
Yeah.
probably
Guitar player.
Yeah.
out of the country.
But that
Yeah.
Keith Urban dude can rip it too, but
Yeah.
he's not a Brad Paisley.
You know, Vince Gill is a pretty good guitar player for his own. He's a little
Vince Gill, he's getting up there.
he's a
an
little light in
old
the
dude.
loafers, but as far as technically guitar playing, he's pretty damn good.
That's an old dude, isn't it?
Yeah, he was one of those guys from the 80s.
Hmm.
He's got a real high womanly voice.
Yeah.
I think has a lot of appeal in the country music.
Nathan,
Genre.
probably Florida Georgia line. They were probably
Yeah.
I would
cruising
imagine
around there somewhere.
There was it was
Oh, I
like
see
all
what
of them.
I see what you did there, Spike.
I know.
I wasn't paying
Jack
attention.
is looking at us.
I was
right
just
now.
thinking about how, Vince Gill should have been a fisherman.
Oh,
That
yikes.
last name,
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They would have saw it coming though.
Yeah. Vince Gill. That's a guy I want to go fishing with.
Yeah.
It sounds like he knows where the bass are at. You know what I mean?
Do you think that's his real name, or do you think it's like because a lot of them have made up names? You know.
Walter
You think
Trout.
so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Vince Gill, Walter Trout. There's got to be someone like a Bass. There's a Sam Bass, but I don't know who he is. But that's a name.
Yeah.
Dirks Bass. Isn't
There you
that
go.
one of the country guys?
Well, there's
Dirks.
Dirks Bentley.
Johnny Catfish.
Well,
Right?
Bentley's more of
Dude,
like a
this sounds like
suburban.
one of those.
Maybe that sounds like it could be like a rapper. It could go both ways.
Which one?
Bentley. Dirks Bentley.
Dirks Bentley,
Dirks Bentley.
country
Yeah,
or
that's
Dirk.
rap.
A lot of country guys try to rap now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
it's
true.
so cringeworthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Did Hootie start that?
Well, I was getting
No.
crunk.
No,
in the
Jack,
picture.
that's racist.
That's
You
really
son of a bitch.
Jack, that was the most racist thing I've
I
ever
had to
heard
remember
in my entire life.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Right.
You gotta
yeah.
be kidding me.
Yeah.
Darius
Blowfish.
Rucker, I'm sure, would be very like he'd be
Was it
flipping
the
out
one
right
and
now.
only black country music star?
Well, was it?
That's so
Uh,
funny, Jack. It took me like I forgot who he was, and then all of a sudden I was like that. That
Hootie
made me
guy.
real happy.
Mm,
That was funny.
I think he
guess-
avoids the rap. I think because he knows he's black and he wants to avoid people like Jack that he doesn't rap. You know, he doesn't.
Who, Darius Rucker?
Darius Rucker.
He
yeah.
avoided rap back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was playing an acoustic guitar back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
It was like they had,
I owned
they
that
had
album.
Dan Marino in a video.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right,
I'm gonna
he's
be
a
with
Hall of
you.
Famer.
Dolphins
Is that the
fan.
song?
Dolphins.
Yeah.
I want to be with you.
Dan Marino was in that
Yeah.
video.
He says the Dolphins make me cry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's talking
Dan,
about.
and that
in
was
there.
right
I
around.
thought he meant the animal thing.
So
Yeah,
did I
that's
for the
what I thought
longest time.
too.
And when I learned it was about the football team, I was like, that's better.
So is Darius?
That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah, because, I mean, if
Brilliant.
A real
lyric.
Yeah, it
dolphin would
is.
bring me to tears before a fucking football player, right?
Oh, you think? Well,
If
no, I
you're-
mean,
unless you're a Dolphins fan and you're like, Marino never got his ring.
or a
Oh.
degenerate gambler, which I always kind of assumed about
Oh.
Darius Rucker. He
You
had a
think
lot
so?
riding on that Dolphins game.
Is Darius Rucker from Miami? Is that why the Dolphins make
Is
him
he
cry?
riding on
Ooh,
a dolphin? I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Edit that in twice.
Edit that in. So wasn't a Ace Ventura? Wasn't that about how Dan Marino never got his quarterback ring or whatever?
But no, that was
No.
about.
That was Jim Carrey talking with his butt.
Oh, but yeah,
And,
but
the
it was
mascot got.
the
kidnapped or
mascot. got-
something,
But it
right?
was
Right.
something about the ring. I remember. It's been a while. I don't know.
There was a.
Something about the Dolphins.
The ring scared the shit out of me.
I never watched
We're
it.
segueing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I
a-
never watched it either.
Really?
Too scared.
It,
I was a freshman in high school.
Ringu.
That's the Japanese version.
Yeah.
I probably ruined a story you were getting into.
no, not at all. The Ring movie freaked me out. I did watch that.
No, because it's the scene. I went and saw. I remember I was a freshman.
That's the one where they crawl out of the TV, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that freaked me out.
In the scene where the mom opens up the closet and she sees her daughter like dehydrated,
Yeah.
like some fruit, and that image kept me from sleeping for a week.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like not that young either. Pussy.
That's
No,
why I
I'm
don't
there with
watch
you, man.
horror
Yeah, I
I'm
couldn't
there
even
with you.
get-
That movie
I
freaked
couldn't
me
even
out.
watch it.
Want to know what
Yeah.
a PG-13 horror movie that was incredible? A Quiet Place.
I never
just
heard
came
of
out.
I
that
haven't
one.
seen that one.
It came out last Friday.
Oh, okay.
John Krasinski from The Office, man. Like,
I'll have to check that. I like scary movies that aren't like chopping heads off, and they have an element to scare you that doesn't require that.
Yeah.
you
It-
know?
it was-
takes a little more thought.
it was totally different than The Ring, where it wasn't like eerie and creepy. It was just like very well done, very unique, a little heartbreaking. It was
Yeah.
tight.
I'll tell you what, the scariest movie I think I've ever seen is The Descent. Did you ever watch that movie?
Ooh, with the
It's like scary on levels because just it's about these girls who go on like a cave diving, like spelunking
Yeah.
trip. And so it's like scary, because like, well, there's like monsters and shit. So that's like scary. But also just the idea of like being that like claustrophobic, like,
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
you
What are
know,
they- what's-
hundreds of feet under the ground, and they're crawling through these little tiny like cracks in these like caves.
The
and
first
it's like,
scene, the dad-daughter kebab.
yeah.
That was, which is also the name of a porn, but that was sorry, no, but that was like heartbreaking. And then I've always thought about like that spelunking shit. If you're in those caves and tunnels down there, what if there was a like plate tectonics and you're evaporated and you're just a part
Yeah.
of rock now?
Or just
like
like,
an a little earthquake.
Ugh, makes me cringe.
yeah, or like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rope
yeah.
that you're using, like,
Precisely.
brushes up against the wrong rock and like it all comes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it'd be
rips.
horrible.
yeah. Oof.
And
Or
what if,
there's demons that eat you. Like
Right.
in
Yeah.
the
That
movie.
never
Crawling
helps.
through the hole to get you.
what
what's-
if you get to the bottom of the cave, the underwater cave, and then Harvey Weinstein's down there? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
you want to stay in this movie or not?
Oh, you're
And then you
embarrassing
have
me.
to suck his.
Don't leave now.
I guess I'll stay. Can we do this in the dark part? Can I turn off my headlight thing?
pretty dope.
All right.
Way to jizz all over that. Yeah. It's beautiful.
He does call that the money shot.
I'm very impressed with all three of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Big loads.
Should that be the name of our first album that we've never put out?
Yeah, right.
Big Loads.
Big loads and just a picture of you and the Chef Boyardee.
Oh, there you go.
It's like that. There's no connection there, and you're like, you'll see. I come in the stuff I make. You should see the spatula.
Let's do the lightning round.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna put you through the paces here, Nathan. You've been a good sport. You came on the show. You played music with us. You've had, a chance to kind of get comfortable here. I hope you've been comfortable here.
It's been nice.
Now we're gonna make you uncomfortable.
Great.
All right, so we're gonna try a new segment here with our guest here.
Yes,
all right.
sir. Let's do
Ready
it.
to make this segment of the week?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
All the mics just queefed.
All right, I think it's time for segment of the week.
All right, this week's segment of the week, guest segment, special edition,
Hi.
The Gauntlet
Ooh.
with Nathan Orton. Ooh, it's going to be a short one.
Oh.
I think so. So this is going to be kind of a rapid fire. We're going to run you through a series of questions.
Okay.
Don't think about it too much. Just give us an honest answer.
Oh.
Okay.
Off the cuff. No critical thinking. This is like a blinking kind of.
Yeah.
We're going to
figuring
present
the
you with some
exercise.
options.
Is this subjective or like you're asking me trivia?
No, it's
Opinion?
subjective. It's all opinion.
Opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this could really open up a part of me I don't want to be seen.
Okay.
I'm an honest person.
Let's do the segment of the week theme song here. Spike counter off there.
1, 2, 3.
It's the segment for this week. Will it be one wiki? Will this one be a hit? The only way to find out is to get on with it. Segment of the week.
All right. Sounds
you.
good.
Thanks.
All right. So for the
Yeah.
segment, we have our guest, Nathan Orton. We're going to put him through what we like to call the gauntlet. We just decided on that name a couple moments
No, it
ago,
makes
but I
sense.
think it works. All right, here we go. It's time for the gauntlet. Are you ready?
Yes. Is this dubstep?
It has some dubstep flavor to it. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going for like when we put this together, I was going for like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. The pressure's on, deal or no deal, think it over music. The banker is, waiting
wants
to
to
hear
rave?
your response. All right, here we go. Just give us your answer.
Yeah.
Let's real quick though.
The build-up's making me nervous.
These are all related to like music type things.
What if I don't know?
We're going to give you
My
multiple
my
choice
own
options.
option.
It's an A or B. You pick from a
Either
set
or.
selection
Okay.
of options.
Can we turn down the dramatic music? I mean,
No, it's intense. I like it that way.
it's a little too intense though.
All right, bring it down just a hair.
Yeah, it's blaring.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right, Nathan Orton,
Now Nathan
are you
can
ready?
probably
Yeah, I might not be ready soon. I'm
You're ready.
running out of the readiness.
Okay. When did you print this?
I don't know.
You got me.
Thank you.
First one's right.
Yeah.
All right.
That wasn't an opinion one.
So, when it comes to pants, spandex or leather?
For me or to see
To rock, and when it's time to rock, spandex or leather?
more comfortable.
All right.
Spandex.
Even though it pollutes our oceans.
Jean jacket, leather jacket,
Leather jacket.
acoustic or electric?
Electric.
Oh, he was
Wow.
beating me to the punch
Yes.
on that one. All right, in the great hip-hop wars of the 1990s, were you East Coast or West Coast?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Wow.
No,
That's a
you can't
wrong
even pick a
answer.
side there. No Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z,
I like,
Puff Daddy.
man. I respect all of them.
All right.
So you were trying to bring the two sides together.
The correct answer is East Coast.
That's what I'm saying. Spike, were you East Coast or West Coast?
I'm kind of with Nathan. I'm a middle coast. I'm
I-
the Midwest.
I
man.
do. Okay, Natural
both.
Born Killers.
That's West Coast.
West.
That's Dr. Dre all day.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Dr.
All right.
Journey with me into
Yeah.
the mind of a maniac.
Yeah, see, there we go.
You're West Coast for sure.
Cool.
All right,
Better
so
weather.
True.
the
rap.
Beatles or the Stones?
Fuck, that's so hard. Man, the Beatles.
There we
Okay.
go.
I have to say
There it is.
All right, you can. Either way, you can't go wrong, really.
Yeah, you can't get mad at
Fender or Gibson?
Fender.
Okay, I see you're playing a Fender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy
The,
one.
but Gibson's amazing. I mean,
And last but not least, spearmint or peppermint?
fuck both of them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You cinnamon guy?
Yeah, cinnamon,
Use cinnamon.
juicy fruit.
No.
Maybe like a
Oh,
fruit.
wait,
Fruit
is
stripes?
the green one spearmint?
Yes.
Yeah, spearmint.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there it is.
Spearmint.
I'm
What did you think
sorry.
we were saying? Winter green?
I just pictured double mint and I got really upset because it's so bad.
Double mint, spearmint, and peppermint? What's the deal with double
I don't know. What is double mint?
Double
is it
mint is
both?
a
It's
brand, I
just-
thought.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's a brand, but it tastes like just like bleach aids. So I thought of that when you said spearmint. It just sounded so aggressive. Spearmint. But yeah, I like
Spearmint.
green orbit gum.
I like green
Okay.
too.
All right.
I'm a green more.
Sorry
than
for lying.
I'm peppermint. All day.
no,
Really?
not peppermint.
Reminds me of
Ugh.
Christmas.
Do you like candy canes?
Peppermint.
Yeah.
What about green peppermints? Those are just as
Mm.
Christmassy. They're the other half of the Christmas yin yang of green and red.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
they peppermint or spearmint though?
I would imagine they're spearmint because they're green, Jack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm not
See,
into
it's
that.
not that easy, is it?
Yeah.
No.
It's not.
He likes his candy canes traditional, which
I
I
get
can
it.
respect that. All right, I think you successspandex made it through the gauntlet.
Thank you.
I
That
don't
music.
think too many of your answers were all that objectionable.
Yeah.
Spandex or leather?
Well, we know, Jack, you're a leather guy. Oh, I guess maybe you've kind of had a change of heart on that.
I think
I think it'd be leather.
in
man.
relation to music, like I don't like spandex music.
It's like
if you're
PETA versus EPA, though.
it depends.
Yeah.
If you're an all girl band, I
PETA
think
versus
spandex
EPA.
is probably the
Yeah.
way to go. Because girls wear that spandex crap everywhere now.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
But dudes, I think more manly is leather, man.
So it's like Judas Priest versus like Poison.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, that's a good. That's.
But I think I'd
exactly.
I
go
just
with
like to
Poison.
feel vulnerable on stage.
You're thinking about
Exposed.
we're talking about wearing it
Yes.
Well, that
I'm
was the
thinking
question.
that
When you're
yeah.
rocking out,
when you're
what,
rocking
what are
out.
you? What are you
When-
gonna choose?
When I'm at a concert, I'm not like, ooh, those pants. But when I'm wearing, I feel like leather would be very uncomfortable. Spandex, I mean, people literally do yoga in them.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
like the
Leather
way to
would be
go.
too hot.
Yeah. They're athletic. You can move around. You can
Mhm.
jump. You can entertain.
You could be more of a guitar jumper.
Right.
Yeah, I
So
had nothing.
when we would play shows and gigs around town, did you guys plan out what outfit you're gonna wear to the gig? Because I can honestly say I just put on whatever. I didn't really.
you
put
didn't
my
have
s-
like some show clothes.
I didn't have a gig
Well, you're
out.
behind the drum
unless
set.
I'm required. Well, yeah, I'm hiding behind a drum set, but unless I'm required to wear something,
Yeah.
like for the big band, I got to wear that stupid tuxedo. But for us, I always just wore whatever. But I always wondered because Kyle always showed up with that Nintendo shirt,
Well, I had a
and you always had
variety
that
of shirts.
headband. You were always rocking that headband.
I
and that
did
was
wear
your
a
look.
headband.
Yeah.
Well, since starting comedy, I have realized now that flip flops and cargo shorts are never proper attire to be on stage.
Yeah, that always hurt us. I
So
think.
But you always yeah, that was
Jack was a
Jack's-
staunch.
guys look
That was
serious.
a staple
Yeah.
at
He
every
was always
gig.
in shorts.
I sounded like Humphreys Big E, but I looked like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
And that
Nah,
probably
it's a
wasn't
tough
the best.
combo.
Yeah, you look like an island rocker.
Plus, you had
guy.
those Tommy Bahama shirts that didn't help.
Not one
Nathan,
bit.
do you have a when you? Oh wait, you were never in a band that played on a stage though.
Nope. I just.
But he performs
I'd
on
be
stage
in
regularly.
Sweatpants usually in my apartment.
Okay, there you go.
How about when you're performing stand up? Do you have a?
Yeah, I do. I like to wear a fitted tee, not like a deep V, like we hate this guy already, but like a fitted V, like a high V,
Okay.
with either jeans or like navy blue khakis.
Okay,
There you
Just
go.
like
I would think being on
fitted,
it, right.
yeah,
I
but
think in a
casual.
comic thing, I think you wouldn't want something too distracting. You want very
Yeah.
basic, because
yeah, just
you
like
don't want people already making an assumption about you. Already,
yeah,
you know?
I want like that casual but confident, comfortable.
Yeah,
And certainly
Just all
not
the
a.
3 C's.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cash, conf. What was the third one?
Conf,
Conf.
and cash, bro.
You know what? I think
like that.
that's something we could all learn from. To be honest, you
Yeah.
know.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I taught you guys the 3 C's that I just made up.
I
Three
think
C's of success.
I am happy though.
That may be your enduring legacy on our podcast.
Yeah, I might need to do something with that.
Cash.
Yeah.
Like I could just make a YouTube video, guys. You having trouble out there? Just casual, comfortable, but confident.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
these sweatpants that look like jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
I have a
triple
pair of
threat.
those. I have
Oh.
a pair of jeans that
Jealous.
they look like jeans. They fit like jeans. They look actually pretty good.
They're just jeans.
but they're well, yeah, they're just jeans.
but they're elastic at the waistband.
Yeah, they're
so amazing.
elastic and they have the sweatpant material, like that softness to them.
Yeah,
You know, I like 'em.
beautiful.
All right, so let's go ahead and start to wrap up our segment here. We don't have much time left with Nathan, so as we plan to do when we have guests on, you're our inaugural guest, but so you'll be our guinea pig here. But when we have a guest on, we plan on putting them to the test and making them jam out with us here in the Waldorf studio.
Uh-huh.
And I'm confident that you'll be able to be up to the challenge because you've already been playing some music with us here this afternoon, and I think it's going to go well. But I think it's time to throw down, demonstrate your musical skills for one final jam before we wrap up the show. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Definitely fucked up at one part on the chords.
I think we all did at some point.
Yeah.
No, it was.
I
me.
lost the
It was
key.
only me. Did you?
At one point, yeah.
That's the beauty
I
of
just
band
thought you were
practice.
being creative.
That's the beauty of band practice, Nathan. We just broadcast this shit warts and all.
Yeah, I
It's
like
called practice for a reason, as we
Yeah.
often say.
No freezing them off.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah,
You know what? It ain't
that's pretty
perfect.
raw. I like the rawness.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't a
Raw dog it.
performance; it's a rehearsal.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make mistakes.
No, I think it's been a good.
People love to point it out when they catch on to our mistakes,
Fuck
but
'em.
it's just part of the thing.
They don't matter. I mean, they matter very much. They're listening.
Yes, and we do love everyone who
See what I did?
listens. As little as they matter, we love them all just the same.
That's what I was trying to say.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the
Thank you.
show.
I'm
We
glad
really
it was
appreciate
great.
it.
Yeah.
Welcome back anytime that you want to come on.
We got someone with plugs too. You doing any shows coming
Yeah.
up?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm.
We
I
got
was.
some people listening to this thing.
I'm sure. I was gonna go out of town on the road, but serendipitously, I think is the right word. I was actually asked to feature for Jordan Rock at the Funny Bone.
Oh, tight.
That would be April 19th through the 22nd. That's Thursday. That's a week from tonight through Sunday.
Perfect. We're
Awesome.
gonna put this out.
So that'll be this
Wednesday.
weekend. That'll be this weekend when.
Ah.
Oh, is it
okay.
2 weeks from now?
No, so 19th through the 22nd.
So next week.
weekend.
So that'll be this weekend for those people listening. Head over to the Funny Bone and check out Nathan. And where can they find you online?
At Orton_Nathan on Twitter, Nathan Orton Comedy on Instagram, and then just Nathan Orton on Facebook.
Very nice.
All right, perfect.
All right, well, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening to another episode of Spotty and Waldo's Band Practice. If you liked what you heard and want to learn more about the band or our social media, go to spottingwaldo.com.
You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at spottingwaldo, send us an email, spottingwaldo@gmail.com.
If you enjoy the show, head over to iTunes and leave us a rating and a review. Give us 5 stars. If you think that we earned it, say something nice. But remember, folks, when you're leaving those comments, as we just mentioned, it's called practice for a reason. So don't be mean when you're leaving
leave
those
a nice
comments. Say
review.
something nice.
We bring a nice guest onto the show who's a damn near professional comedian, and then you're not going to give us a 5-star review?
Yeah, I mean, we do this for
Fuck.
you.
I fucked up the blues chords that I chose.
Yeah, all right. So maybe 4 stars this week.
We'll
because
get
I
it
just
down.
fucked up the chords.
I
But
did.
next week,
I just
back to the
lost
5
it.
stars. All right?
4.5 stars.
Yeah.
Can we do? All right.
I'd take 3 stars.
Fucking shut up.
Yes, Spike.
Oh.
We need the stars. We need good
3-star
ratings.
reviews.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.